Here we go again, I guess. So I found out a little bit more information. Go get your little snack and come on back, and we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be reading from a script to make sure I don't lose any details. So let's go back in time to July 10th, 2024. Nina, Flawless Nina, I'm sure you guys know her, announced that she found out that Gypsy is having a girl.
Some crazy girl is on here saying that only Christy knows the gender of the baby. I know for a fact that that is not true. I am absolutely positively sure it's a girl, to the point that I'm willing to bet money.
After that video, Nina received a message from an angry viewer by the name of Michael stating, "Why did you have to ruin the gender reveal for Ken's family and her family?" And goes on to say, "Damn, you ruined the reveal for everyone." And just looking at that message, one could argue that, he just might be just watching Nina's videos and just being like, man, damn, how could you do that? Kind of thing. That there wasn't 100% proof. Michael knew for 100% fact that Gypsy was having a girl. Fast forward 3 weeks to May 1st. Yeah, we have a picture of the same guy, Michael, posting with his partner, Angel, along with Ken and Gypsy, with the caption, "New Orleans, we had a blast." Upon further digging, you can see that Cavazos Demi Michael is the same Michael that wrote Nina, because you can see the same messages that corresponded between Nina and Michael is now posted upon his Facebook. And it looks like he's upset that Nina blocked him. This proves that Michael, that was so upset with Nina, is also close with Ken. And in the comments, you can see that even Ken's mom, Raina, I hope I'm saying that right, showed up in the comments. And Michael continued on with letting out more anger at the reveal. Also take note that he reveals that the gender reveal party was set to be in 1 month. A gender reveal party at 3 months pregnant? Well, hang on, we're getting to that. And he also admits that someone close to Gypsy is the one that told Nina. Others came to Nina's defense, stating that Gypsy is the one that's solely responsible for letting anyone know in the first place. Michael disagreed and rather demanded that Nina needs to name her mole. So I guess they're having some mole issues in Gypsy's corner. And it also looks like Michael is also close with Ken's mom, Raina. And here's a picture of a recent dinner and that he was in attendance. And he talks about that he's missed her cooking. Now we can get into the point of this video that I'm trying to make. Is Gypsy farther along than what she's letting us know? If the information that Gypsy was having a girl were false, I believe that the comments would reflect something along like, Nina doesn't know what the hell she's talking about. Like, look at what she's trying to say. She don't even know nothing about Gypsy having a girl or a boy. She don't know nothing. But by the anger and the way that, Ken's mom's even in the comments, and we know that this Michael person is also having dinner with Ken's mom, and now they're going to New Orleans together. He's close enough to be able to say definitive that, yes, Gypsy's having a girl. In that last episode, Ryan said that Gypsy sent him pictures of a positive pregnancy test, stating that she didn't know who the father was.
A month right after she left, Gypsy texted me a bunch of pregnancy tests and said she was pregnant. Okay, well, who's the father? And it could have been me or Ken at that point. So she didn't know. She was like, I don't know. The previous month, she sent me pictures of pregnancy tests, but this time there's no pictures, no proof, and so I don't know what to believe.
In my last video, I was looking at the dates, probably a little too detailed, but I'm trying to make a solid case as to why I believe Gypsy's 4 weeks farther along, and trying to, just kind of figure out as from what Ryan told us, because I believe Ryan, and just trying to make a solid argument is all I'm trying to do. If we were to look at the dates of Michael's anger, it was on July 10th. If we were to go by what Gypsy told us of how far along she is, and this would put Gypsy at 9 weeks and 4 days pregnant. Now, I personally do not believe at 9 weeks and 4 days pregnant would Gypsy have the time to go to the doctor and receive the blood test NIPT, which is a non-invasive prenatal testing, to be able to find out the gender of the baby. Even in ChatGPT saying that it can be done, that it pretty much starts at 10 weeks, but I have seen people in comments and stuff argue that it can be done at 9 weeks. So let's just give Gypsy the benefit of the doubt that at 9 weeks to be able to find out this gender, if the dates that she's telling us is accurate, that at 9 weeks exactly 9 weeks, Gypsy walks into the office and wants to have this test done. They still have to send this off to the lab. And, you know, so I figured out by all the dates, you know, calculating the weekends, by the dates that everything happened and about how far along she was to the day, she would have had to have gone in that Monday, at least on that Monday. And there would have been had like a little two-day turnaround, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I believe that she's farther along. They would have had to like send it off to the lab and whatnot. And you would think that she would have already had an ultrasound done. You would think that this would typically be around, you know, maybe the 3-month mark, you know, going into not the 2-month mark to find out the gender. You would think that they would be kind of doing this, kind of offering these little blood tests at the 3-month mark, not at the 9-week mark, but more along the 11, 12-week mark. But, and also another indicator that I believe that Gypsy is farther along than what she's telling us is if you go back, because you go back to see what Gypsy was kind of doing around this time. On July 2nd, Gypsy makes her YouTube channel. And on July 9th is when Gypsy announced to the world that she's pregnant. And from the dates of what she's told us, she would have only been 2 months pregnant. Most people announce when they're 3 months pregnant to get by that first trimester. You know, you would think that she would want to wait, especially with how public she is right now. You would think that she would want to wait till after that first trimester. And if what Ron said is correct, that she's sending the pregnancy test and she is 4 weeks farther along than what she's letting us know, and she went on her YouTube channel, that would have put her right after that first trimester. That would have been the start of her second trimester. And we all know that Gypsy has a team around her. You know, you can see that she was wearing white. You know, that was probably crafted, her to, you know, her to wear white, or maybe not. She wears a lot of white, but I'm just trying to think that Gypsy does have a big team around her right now, probably. And, you know, they're crafting things accordingly. So long story short, I believe Gypsy is 4 weeks farther along than what she's letting us know. And this explains, like, you know, just the routine of everything kind of going with the lawyers, wanting to get this divorce done possibly sooner than expected and trying to get this kind of stuff over. But I don't know. This is just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I was just trying to help Ron out, you know, because it just doesn't seem that a whole lot of people is in his corner right now. So, you know, people were probably, you know, because it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way after Ron said that. And then people were being like, dude, just get over her already. And I don't know. Ron hasn't lied up to this point. I believe that Gypsy sent him that stuff. And they're making him out to be just like this obsessed kind of, you know, this just an obsessed kind of guy. And I believe that there is truth into what Ron's saying. And I only was trying to, you know, kind of dive in to see if I could prove anything. And this is just what I found out. But if you want me to investigate anything else, just let me know in the comments. Or if you want me to investigate anything, just send me a message or something. And let me know in the comments what you guys think. And do you think that she is 4 weeks farther along? Or do you think that she's telling us the truth? Who knows? Other side note is, I wonder if Gypsy's not doing a little bit of partying down in New Orleans and stuff. From what I've saw, this, you know, kind of brings me back to me about 10 years ago, having a little bit of fun. May have partied it up in the bayou, what have you.